For years, Dubai has been presented as the ultimate success story. Towering skyscrapers, luxury lifestyles, tax-free income, and endless opportunities have attracted millions from around the world. People came seeking better careers, higher salaries, and a future filled with possibility. But now, something unexpected is happening beneath the surface. A growing number of residents are quietly packing their bags and leaving. Not because Dubai has suddenly become a bad place to live, but because the reality of life there is changing. Rising living costs, increasing rents, and shifting economic conditions are causing many families and professionals to reconsider their future. What's interesting is that this movement isn't always making headlines. While new residents continue arriving every day, others are choosing relocation destinations that offer lower expenses, larger homes, or a different quality of life. Some are moving back to their home countries, while others are exploring emerging hubs across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. The question is simple: why are people leaving one of the world's most desirable cities? Is this a temporary adjustment, or does it reveal a deeper transformation taking place inside Dubai? In today's video, we'll examine the factors driving this quiet relocation trend, hear the stories behind these decisions, and uncover whether Dubai is entering a new chapter that few are openly discussing. Ironically, one of the biggest reasons people are leaving Dubai is the very success that made the city famous. As demand for housing surged, rental prices climbed dramatically in many popular neighborhoods. Apartments that were once considered affordable have become increasingly expensive, forcing residents to allocate larger portions of their income to housing. For families, the pressure extends beyond rent. School fees, transportation, healthcare, and everyday expenses have all increased over time. While high earners may absorb these costs, many middle-income professionals are finding it harder to maintain the lifestyle they expected when moving to Dubai. Some residents report that salary growth has not always kept pace with rising expenses. What once felt like a significant financial advantage can now seem less impressive when monthly costs continue climbing. This has led many to ask an uncomfortable question: is the financial reward still worth it? At the same time, remote work has changed the equation. Professionals no longer need to remain in a high-cost city to earn competitive incomes. With technology enabling work from virtually anywhere, some individuals are choosing locations where their money stretches further. This doesn't mean Dubai is losing its appeal. Instead, it highlights a new reality. Residents are becoming more strategic about where they live, balancing career opportunities against the increasing cost of maintaining their desired lifestyle. For many families, relocation decisions go far beyond finances. Long-term stability has become one of the most important considerations. While Dubai offers exceptional safety, infrastructure, and convenience, some residents eventually begin looking for places where they can establish deeper roots. Many expatriates spend years building careers in Dubai. Yet some eventually reach a point where they start thinking about retirement plans, permanent residency options, property ownership, and future opportunities for their children. These questions often influence relocation decisions more than short-term financial concerns. Parents frequently evaluate educational pathways and university prospects. Others seek environments where extended family members live nearby. For some, the desire to reconnect with cultural traditions or family networks becomes increasingly important as children grow older. There's also a psychological factor. Living abroad can be exciting, but it can also create a feeling of temporary living. After years or even decades, some residents simply want a greater sense of permanence and belonging. As a result, destinations offering long-term residency pathways, citizenship opportunities, or lower living costs are becoming attractive alternatives. The decision is rarely driven by a single issue. Instead, it's often the result of years of careful planning and changing personal priorities. These departures may not attract attention individually, but collectively they reveal how life goals evolve, even in one of the world's most dynamic cities. If residents are leaving Dubai, the obvious question becomes, Where are they going? The answer reveals an important shift in how people think about work, lifestyle, and financial freedom. Rather than moving to one specific destination, former Dubai residents are spreading across several emerging hubs around the world. Portugal has become attractive for those seeking a slower pace of life and access to Europe. Thailand and Malaysia continue drawing remote workers and retirees who appreciate lower living costs and established expatriate communities. Meanwhile, countries such as Saudi Arabia are attracting professionals with ambitious development projects and growing employment opportunities. Others are returning to their home countries with savings accumulated during their years in Dubai. Some believe they can now enjoy a higher quality of life closer to family while maintaining international careers through remote work. What's fascinating is that many of these individuals are not necessarily earning more money after relocating. Instead, they are optimizing for something different. They want larger living spaces, shorter commutes, lower expenses, and more flexibility in their daily lives. Social media has also played a major role. Stories of people successfully relocating and improving their lifestyle spread rapidly online, encouraging others to explore similar options. What once seemed impossible now feels increasingly achievable. This doesn't mean everyone wants to leave Dubai. Far from it. The city remains one of the most attractive destinations in the world. But the rise of alternative locations means residents now have more choices than ever before. And when people have more choices, they become far more willing to rethink where they call home. Despite the growing discussion around relocation, it's important to understand that Dubai is not experiencing a collapse. In fact, the city continues attracting investors, entrepreneurs, skilled workers, and wealthy individuals from around the world. The city has built its reputation on opportunity. For decades, people arrived believing they could improve their lives through hard work and ambition. Maintaining that reputation requires ensuring that opportunities remain accessible to a broad range of residents, not just the highest earners. Businesses are already paying close attention. Employers understand that attracting talent is only half the battle. Retaining talent is equally important. If professionals believe they can achieve similar career success elsewhere while spending less, companies may face increasing competition for skilled workers. At the same time, Dubai has repeatedly demonstrated its ability to adapt. The city has overcome global financial crises, economic uncertainty, and major disruptions while continuing to grow. Policymakers and business leaders have consistently introduced reforms aimed at strengthening competitiveness and attracting international talent. This adaptability may prove to be one of Dubai's greatest advantages. While some residents leave, new arrivals continue entering the market. The city remains a powerful magnet for ambition and investment. The real question is not whether people are leaving. The real question is whether the pace of arrivals will continue exceeding the pace of departures in the years ahead.